There's a lot happening recently in Bangladesh.
Yeah, let's check the news in Bangladesh, the recent news, to see what's happening right now.
Let's do it.
Tonight, we are uncovering the real truth about the Dhaka unrest. As internet services slowly return in Bangladesh, the world is seeing more of what truly transpired over the past week. The violence, the chaos, the crackdown. Have a look at this.
They have just two images.
From Bangladesh police takes aim, a shot is fired, the man reloads his gun.
Those are actual bullets on there.
Next, we see a crowd fleeing for safety.
Oh my God.
Running helter-skelter. Let's now move on to another piece of footage. Two men, presumably from the Bangladesh police, can be seen shooting from a pellet shotgun. A few seconds later, a man atop an armored vehicle can be seen firing in the
Are those real bullets?
In the background, the crowd can be seen running in all directions. A few men,
So dangerous.
brave enough to be enduring the chaos.
That looks like a rifle.
During these
assault rifle, right?
Military equipment. Serious guns.
Do tell a grim tale of what really
shooting civilians.
Internet was shut down. Fast forward to today, and we see a calmer Dhaka. Armored vehicles and heavy police presence remain on the ground. Remember, the unrest stemmed from deep-seated anger over a quota system reserving 56% of government jobs for
56,
including
it's ridiculous.
for the descendants of the 1971 freedom fighters.
Oh.
On Sunday, remember, the Bangladesh Supreme Court scaled this down, reserving 7% quota for the descendants of 1971
from 30 to 7%. That's a massive.
The death toll has been staggering and uncertain. International news reports suggest over 200 deaths.
Oh my God.
Conflicting reports saying that it is a gross underestimate.
Ah.
The UN rights chief has called on Bangladesh to urgently disclose the details of last week's crackdown on protests amid accounts
Wow,
of
look at that.
violence,
That's the.
calling for an impartial, independent and transparent investigation. Volker Turk said in a statement, and I'm quoting here, "We understand that many people were subjected to violent attacks by groups reportedly affiliated with the government, and no effort was made to protect them," quote unquote.
I mean, it's crazy that the government is
what does this mean for the average
doing
Bangladeshi?
that.
The protests and curfews have been devastating, to say the least. The shutdown hit the ready-made garment sector the hardest, responsible for over 80% of the country's $50 billion export earnings. The industry experts estimating the sector suffered $150 million in losses per day, and steel makers over $100 million cumulatively. The disruption did not stop there, of course. Pharmaceutical production and distribution was severely affected as medicine makers could not get raw materials from the Chattogram port and Dhaka airport.
Wow, that's really scary.
And F-commerce faced losses of at least $5 million in revenue per day, and call centers lost $3 million daily. Even the government has been reeling from the economic impact of the protests, with Dhaka South City Corporation estimating losses around 10 crore taka due to vandalism and arson. The Bangladesh Railway will not resume operations until the situation completely improves, as stated by the railways minister there. On Sunday, protesters issued a 48-hour ultimatum to the government. Remember, they demanded a public apology from Sheikh Hasina for the violence, the restoration of internet services, also the
That's brave.
They didn't have internet.
Yeah, they didn't have internet for 5 days or so.
And university officials, and the dismissal of police officers involved in the violence. The protesters' next move remains uncertain. Will the protests resume? What happens next? All eyes are on Dhaka.
I mean, I think definitely they will have to react. I mean, the government is losing so much, which means the protesters are getting what they want, right?
Yeah.
They're paralyzing the country. And the fact that the government is still not doing anything is surprising.
No, because the government, so they are against the government, if I understand correctly.
Of course.
And that's why the government, they had already taken some form of decision in relation to, like having...
The favoritism is still there. They don't want to let it go.
They let it go,
Not fully.
I think they reduced it. So
yeah,
it
not
was,
fully.
I mean, to think it was at the beginning 30% and now it has been reduced to
Huge.
7%.
It's already pretty good.
So which
But-
means the initial 30% was just
My
enormous.
question is,
Yeah.
will it really go down? You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, they could easily influence, like, oh, I'm the son of that person, and they'll be like, okay, well, you know, like
Of course,
under the
yeah.
table, it might still keep going.
I mean, who knows? But anyway, at least the common people, they got what they wanted to some extent.
Yeah.
And it's really brave and courageous. I didn't have this image of Bangladesh that they were brave and courageous
over
people who
200
would go
deaths.
against, who would go against the
Yeah.
government. And when you look at what the government is doing to its own citizens,
Scary.
I would be really scared to do anything about such a government. But people in Bangladesh, they're courageous,
They're
they're brave,
fighting, yeah.
they're fighting for their rights. That's something everyone around the world can
It really
learn from
reminds
Bangladeshi
me
people.
of the Hong Kong situation.
Oh yeah, indeed, yeah.
People were out and they're ready to risk their life for their country to change.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's
they were ready to
really-
risk their lives for the rights,
Really courageous.
the freedom that they deserve.
Yeah, let's hope they will. I mean, let's see what they do in the next days.
Yeah, they have. So I think in terms of, whatever the job quotas they had, that has been reduced. I feel like the people are happy because right now what they're asking is
An apology,
an
right?
apology from
Which I think is well deserved.
from the head of the government.
Like
Yeah,
you're killing over 200 of your civilians over something that everyone would agree they're
that's
wrong.
which is a gross underestimation.
Again, yeah.
What people are saying. Many people commented on our reaction video, and then they said that more than 1,000 people have lost their lives.
It would not even surprise me. I guess the government doesn't want to show how much damage
they
did.
have done to because what they're doing is in a way it's criminal.
Yeah, I mean, the countries around are starting to look at them
Yeah.
and be like, this is like crime against humanity. Sorry.
Yeah.
Like, you're literally shooting your own civilians. You can't do that, like, freely and having nobody looking at you.
Yeah, because some of those machinery that they were using, it looked like assault rifles, right?
And it doesn't look like, like sometimes the police can shoot people down, but they need to be really, like, under assault, and then their life need to be in danger.
Yeah,
Those guys, their life are not in danger.
I don't think so.
They're literally, like, putting themselves still.
He had plenty of time to reload.
And you can see he's
And-
taking all his time to really take his target. Like,
Yeah.
it's obvious. It's
But sometimes I know that sometimes they do use rubber bullets, so it's not exactly the
it would still
the
hurt,
normal.
though.
Yeah, it would
Like
still hurt.
the blank, like, even the blank gun, it depends on how close you are, but I
Yeah.
mean, they are made to do damage. If there's nothing shooting, then no one would be scared.
So I don't know. If there is anyone from Bangladesh watching this reaction video, please let us know if they were using actual real bullet or if they were using rubber
I mean,
bullets.
listening to how many deaths, I'd bet it's real good bullets.
Yeah, it's
Because I don't
possible,
think
yeah.
you can kill that many people with those blank
I don't know
bullets.
how they have so many people have been killed. I don't know what's happening really, but yeah.
Yeah. The police
Well-
brutality, isn't it?
Yeah. The only thing we really hope for and wish for, as well as pray for, is peace and justice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's hope they get what they want in the upcoming days.
Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. And hope you have a good day, a peaceful day.
Yeah.
And we hope to see justice delivered to the common people in Bangladesh.
For sure.
Thank you.
Bye.